Good morning, everybody. How you doing today? My name is Sherilyn, and I'm here to do the daily energy check-in. This one is for Tuesday, July 1st, and this particular video is for my Aquarius, Pisces, Aries, and Taurus. We're starting today at Aquarius, so this one's going to be Aquarius. As soon as I get right there, there we go. Let's see. The first shuffle sucked, so now we got it. Okay, here we go. For my Aquarius. Okay, let's see what you get. All right, Aquarius, where you at? You've got the Three of Wands, the Six of Swords, and the Hangman. Okay, so the focus today is on calm. That's what your focus is on. It's on the Zen moments. No, you're focusing on taking your life and getting it, steering it out of the chaos that you feel like it's currently been sitting in and getting towards a sense of calm. You just want things to feel, you don't want to feel like everything is constantly in question or everything is constantly uncertain. It's just a lot of unknowns lately that have kept you feeling very off balance, okay? And that's not what you need. You need to be on solid ground for a minute. So that the focus today is that, okay? That is where you're headed. Three of Wands, you're trying to look towards your future. That's, what else can you do, right? I mean, the past is the past. You're trying to look forward, take the lessons from the past and move forward. With the Hangman, there is something here about you feeling somewhat stuck. You're not really stuck, Aquarius. You can change this if you want to. For some reason, maybe it seems difficult or it seems like you're unclear on how to or why to, but you can change this if you want to. You're also looking for new perspectives, I suppose, but I don't think that you are going to allow anything to slow you down from managing to move yourself into this calmer water or on solid ground. I really feel like you have had your fill of this living in chaos is what it feels like. Feels like just the uncertainty has caused total chaos in your life. And you are ready for calm. Okay, so that is the focus today. The focus today is getting to calm. That is actually, oh, excuse me, very good. I think that's good energy for you. Okay, from Aquarius, we're going to go to Pisces. Pisces. Am I right side up? Yep, okay, good. Pisces. Pisces, and Pisces. Okay. Just 3 cards, just your energy for today, which is Tuesday, July 1st. For my Pisces. All right. Today you are, let me see where we're at. We've got the Knight of Swords, the Two of Wands, and the Page of Wands. Well, the focus for today is on a Two of Wands. So you are definitely standing with the world in your hands. The world is your oyster right now, but you have to make a solid decision on which direction or which path it is you're going to take to get through the rest of your life, right? So that would mean that there's more than one opportunity here. Could be 2, could be 12, I don't know, but you definitely need to zero in on which direction or which path it is you intend to take to get to your 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, whatever you're headed towards. With the Knight of Swords, you are definitely on a quest for clarity. So something here is seeming uncertain to you. I feel like you can't make your decision until you can find the clarity that you are looking for. So something is seeming off to you, or maybe everything looks like it's a go to go one direction, but your intuition's screaming at you. So you're just holding off while you try to find this clarity. Page of Wands on the other side would say that there's definitely a bit of trepidation. No, not trepidation's not the right word. There's a bit of I'm not sure what the word would be, but you're a little bit sad about the fact that making this decision is going to make you leave behind this Page of Wands. Page of Wands being your overall, I don't know, happy-go-lucky attitude type thing towards life, or your freedom in some ways. So it makes me feel like the Two of Wands here is based on you deciding which person you want to take forward in a commitment, is almost how this feels to me, okay, Pisces? But in doing so, there is some sadness because you have to leave behind, I guess, your bachelorette-y ways, bachelor, what, I don't know, male or female, doesn't matter, but you're leaving behind your ability to be more of a free spirit than what you've had, than what you will have going forward, right? So you've made the decision, you want a commitment, you're just deciding with who and which direction you're going to take that, but you're a little bit sad because you're not necessarily sure you're ready to leave behind the happy-go-lucky is what's coming to my mind. I know there's a better word, but right now I can't find it. That is what I have for you today, Pisces, okay? That's what I got. All right, that was Pisces. Now we're up to Aries. What you got for Aries today? For my Aries. Aries. Just 3 cards, just for today. I've got the bonus readings are going to be up sometime tomorrow, and the weekly readings are already up. I'll be back tomorrow to do another one of these. Here we go. This is for Aries, Aries, Aries. I keep saying I'm going to do it earlier, but then I stay up real late doing readings, and I'd end up not getting out of bed in time. Here we go. So we've got the Knight of Pentacles, the Tower, and the Ace of Cups. All right, Aries, what are you doing? So there's been some kind of a tower. This does not feel like a major tower to me. It feels like it's a tower, but it's not the life-altering kind. It's just something that you were building on, and all of a sudden, basically, I feel like you've decided to just smash it and let it fall down. But I do feel like you had control over this coming down, or at least it coming down as quickly as it just did. You didn't like the way it was coming together. Something you were building, and you were not happy with the way it was coming together. Got the Ace of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles. With the Knight of Pentacles, it would say that you are very slow. After this has fallen, which it's falling right now, it feels like, you're very slow to start building again. Something about this just frustrated you in a way that you are like, okay, you know what? Maybe now's just not the time. Let's just let this go for a minute. That's how I feel. For some of you, this was a relationship that it just wasn't coming together right. You've just kind of smashed the tower. You're like, ugh, this is not right. And this person's coming at you like, come on, let's try again. And you're like, no. You know what? Obviously, this is not coming together right. Let's just give this a break for a minute. It is leaving you with this cup full of love, and you're not sure where you're going to put it right this second, because it's just not, whatever. This just didn't come together right, is what it feels like. Something about it didn't feel right, and you were just, you've tried, it feels like you've tried repeatedly. I don't know if that's saying you've tried repeatedly to build a relationship, or if you've tried repeatedly with this person, but either way, you've decided to give it a break for a minute. It's like, it's okay. Maybe relationships just aren't for me right this second. Let's just give this a break and let me regroup or something. So you're taking your cup of love with you, it looks like, to go try to figure out exactly what you want or something like that. That's what I got. That's your energy for today, Aries. I don't know. Now we're up to Taurus. Okay, Taurus, what do you got for today? Let's see. For my Tauruses. All right, one more, and we're in there. Let's see, Taurus. We got everybody? We got everybody. Okay, here we go. This is for Taurus, Tauruses. All righty, where are you at for today? You've got the Three of Pentacles. Okay. Six of Swords. Okay, and Eight of Wands. Okay, Six of Swords. Much like Aquarius, you are tired of this constant uncertainty and chaos that you seem to be living in daily. It's like constantly just stupid things that just don't seem decided, or don't seem like there's any path to get to what you want to do. Or people come at you with, they need this done, but they've got no plan on how to get there. It's for a minute it can be challenging, and maybe you can even find excitement in it, but after a while it just starts to wear on you, and it's like, okay, you know what? Don't come at me unless you have a plan. You know what I'm saying? Or don't everything needs to be decided. I'm tired of this constant uncertainty is what it is. Okay, you're looking for some kind of solid ground to stand on so you can build. And right now you can't build because everything is just swirling in chaos. Okay, that's how it feels. And it doesn't feel like it's major life-changing things, but it's a ton of little things that just constantly around you just causes chaos. Okay. Three of Pentacles would say that there's some kind of collaboration here, that you at least are focusing in on. This is the reason we have this chaos. This situation right here is the reason why everything else is in upheaval, is how I feel about this today. So it's like there's one thing to the side, and you know what it is, that is like, this is just never ending chaos. Eight of Wands would say that I believe that you're trying to eliminate this thing out of your life if it can't get straight. Unless this thing can fall into place and do what it's supposed to, then you are definitely considering just cutting it out, is how I feel. I feel like today you're going to try to have a conversation. You're trying to be sensible. You're trying to be logical. You're trying to be grounded. You're trying to talk to this person and explain to them, shape up or ship out, right? That's kind of what you're trying to do. So that is the energy today. I don't think anything else major is going to happen on that today, but that's where your energy's at. Okay. So what else we got? No matter what the cards say, make it the best day you possibly can. I hope you come back and join me again tomorrow, hopefully a little earlier, but and that's it. Thanks for everything, you guys. Okay.